segment is sponsored by Rebath. Household projects are always exciting at the onset and then can get tricky when you're right about in the middle of them unless you have the Rebath team on your side. Donald Lynch is here to tell us how Rebath can help with your bathroom makeover. Hi, Donald.
Hi, Catherine.
Tell us about Rebath.
Where do we start, right? Rebath, we do it all. As you said, bathroom projects can get tricky. There's nothing we haven't seen before. You know, this is what we specialize in, not just our design team who are experts, not just true in the process of designing someone's bathroom, but also in the process of inspecting a bathroom and you know, figuring out where these events could snowball. You know, it's very easy for people to focus on certain areas of the bathroom and not realize how that could affect the rest of the space.
Yeah.
So, you know, we have a team that come in and offer free design consultations, determine what we feel absolutely needs to be done, obviously tailoring it to what the homeowner wants to be done. And then at the tail end of that, we have an expert team of installers, you know, the highest level in the industry that are coming in and installing a beautiful functional bathroom for our customers, utilizing products that are either proprietary or exclusive to ourselves, backed by the most extensive warranties in the industry.
Yeah, you're pretty proud of the products that you provide for your customers.
We absolutely are. And again, I use the word proprietary, right? It's Rebath manufactured. Not every company in the industry can claim that. A lot of people are utilizing external suppliers, even share suppliers. Their price points are dictated to them by their suppliers. With ourselves, everything is a Rebath material. So again, everything that we do is tailored to what the homeowner wants, and we've got options to fit every budget.
I've got some before and afters, and I want to show our viewers so they get an idea. The first one is a home. It's a builder grade kind of a tub and shower setup, dated. It's lost in the 80s, right?
Absolutely. And anytime you see those one-piece fiberglass units, I mean, it's very evident that it's original to the home. You know, these guys, again, builder's grade, they got put in there. The rest of the bathroom was framed around it. What we do, of course, is, you know, we're gutting that to the studs. Again, as I mentioned, things are original, so it's likely the plumbing's never been replaced.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we're addressing that. We're putting new backer board in there, and then we're constructing their space and, again, tailoring it to exactly what they want it to be. And in this case, you know, these homeowners, they saw themselves being in that home for a long time, so they wanted to address it now in their master bathroom. They wanted to put in a walk-in shower that was going to be a lot easier for them to use and a lot more functional for them to use, not just now, but 20 years from now. And obviously we achieved that with low threshold base. You see the presence of the grab bars, the fold down seat and so on, but just bringing it together in a way where, you know, it didn't just come together to be more aesthetically beautiful, but obviously a lot more functional, including removing the existing bulkhead up to regular ceiling height so that it felt a lot more spacious for them.
Yes, wide open, and it is beautiful too, not just functional.
Absolutely.
So that's good. Okay, second example I want to show. This is like a jacuzzi drop-in tub kind of a situation.
Yeah.
What was their need?
Absolutely, and look at, you know, I can't tell you how many homes I go into every week where, you know, people might have drop-in jacuzzi tubs, and when they bought the home they thought it was a great idea, and then they end up using it twice in their lifetime, you know. And especially as we get older, I mean, with these drop-ins, these things could be, you know, for people that are aging in place especially, quite a dangerous opportunity to try and get in and out of that tub.
Yes.
And that was the case with this homeowner. Was the goal to get that out of there, go with something that was going to serve her a lot better in the long run, in that walk-in shower with accessibility aspects, but again, doing it in a way that it was going to tie in with the rest of the bathroom, you know, before she explores kind of phase 2 of the project and getting the rest of the bathroom done. And again, bring together those aesthetic elements in something that she was going to be very happy to look at every day. You
know a lot about your customers because you spend a lot of time getting to know them and their needs, right? There's a free design consultation where somebody comes and really just walks the space with you, with the customer, and determines what their needs are.
That's it exactly. You know, we've got a highly trained design team. You know, I hear customers tell me all the time about, like, you know, with going with other companies or competitors where they may have one person into design, one person into measure, and you know, it's a 3-step process. With ourselves, we do it all. Our guys are trained to go in there, sit down with the homeowner, establish what their pain points are, and then again cater to their needs, cater to their desires, but also making recommendations on what we feel are the necessary steps to give them the bathroom that they deserve and that they want. And again, there's no task too big or too small for us.
Very nice. All right. To learn more or make an appointment for that free design consultation, go to rebath.com or visit their showroom at 3114 Broadmoor Avenue Southeast in Grand Rapids. Donald, thanks for being here.
Thanks, Catherine.